The wondrous saint grinding wheat, Obeisances, the story of grinding wheat and its philosophical significance. Following story, it was some time after 1910 AD that I went, one fine morning, to the masjid in Shirdi for getting a darshan of Sai Baba. I was wonderstruck to see the following phenomenon. After he spread a sack on the floor, and thereon set a hand mill, he took some quantity of wheat in a winnowing fan, and then drawing up the sleeves of his cagney robe, and taking hold of the peg of that, I thought what business Baba had with the grinding of wheat, when he possessed nothing and stored nothing, and as he lived on alms. Some people who had come there thought likewise, but none had the courage to ask Baba what he was doing. Immediately this news of Baba's grinding wheat spread into the village, and at once men and women ran to the masjid and flocked there to see Baba's act. Four bold women from the crowd forced their way up and, pushing Baba aside, took forcibly the peg or handle into their hands and, singing Baba's leelas, started grinding. At first Baba was enraged, but on seeing the women's love and devotion, he was much pleased and began to smile. While they were grinding, they began to think that Baba had no house, no property, no children, none to look after, and he lived on alms. He did not require any wheat flour for making bread or roti. What will he do with this big quantity of flour? Perhaps, as Baba is very kind, he will distribute the flour amongst us. Thinking in this way while singing, they finished the grinding, and after putting the hand mill aside, they divided the flour into 4 portions and began to remove them one per head. Baba, who was calm and quiet up till now, got wild and started abusing them, saying, "Ladies, are you gone mad? Whose father's property are you looting away? Have I borrowed any wheat from you so that you can safely take the flour? Now please do this. Take the flour and throw it on the village border limits." On hearing this, the women felt abashed and, whispering amongst themselves, went away to the outskirts of the village and spread the flour as directed by Baba. I asked the Shirdi people what was this that Baba did. They replied that as the cholera epidemic was spreading in the village and this was Baba's remedy against the same, it was not wheat that was ground but the cholera itself was ground to pieces and pushed out of the village. From this time onward, the cholera epidemic subsided and the people of the village were happy. I was much pleased to know all this, but at the same time my curiosity was also aroused. Thinking in this way about this Leela, my heart was filled with joy and I was thus inspired to write Baba's life, the Satcharita. And as we know, with Baba's grace and blessing, this work was successfully accomplished. Continue watch the videos. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.